Hey, I'm Noah Bennett, 32, a tech operations manager in Seattle. My days start at 5 a.m., grabbing coffee alone at a foggy Pike Place Starbucks. Rain stings my skin, and the coffee's bitter, like my thoughts. I code in a sterile office, screens glowing too bright, and stay up late answering emails. It's a grind, but it's mine. Logan, my younger brother, was my only family. I thought he'd see my hustle, respect it. Instead, he mocked my job, called me a nobody. His laugh cut deeper than I'll admit. I gave him everything, time, money, my heart. He threw it back in my face. I thought hard work would build us up. I was wrong. Something happened that broke me, and woke me up. Stick around. This story's raw, and it's real. Last summer, at our family reunion in Tacoma, everything unraveled. The air was thick with charred barbecue smoke, and the backyard buzzed with cousins, aunts, and too loud music. I stood by the grill, flipping burgers, my hands trembling from exhaustion. I'd been up late coding, but I showed up for family. Logan, my brother, 28, swaggered in like he owned the place. He's a marketing freelancer, always flashing his $200K clients, his designer sneakers gleaming. I'd poured my soul into him, $10,000 of my savings, 9 months of late-night calls, to save his startup when it tanked. I skipped my own dreams, my chance at a master's degree, to lift him up. My chest ached thinking about it, but I believed in us. Then Logan grabbed the mic for a toast. His grin was sharp, like a blade. "Here's to real hustlers," he said, eyes locked on me. "Not cubicle losers like Noah, slaving for pennies." Laughter erupted. My face burned, my throat tightened. The smoky air stung my eyes, or maybe that was something else. "Noah's nothing," he added. "I'm the one who matters." Kids giggled, uncles nodded, and my heart cracked. I gripped the spatula, my knuckles white, and forced a smile. I wanted to scream, but I swallowed it. That's who I was, steady, quiet, the guy who took it. Logan wasn't always like this. Growing up, we shared a bunk bed, whispered dreams under Seattle's rainy nights. After Mom died, I raised him, worked double shifts at 18 to keep us afloat. I thought we were a team. But now, his laugh, high, cruel, echoed in my skull. He'd post TikToks mocking 9-to-5 drones, knowing I'd see them. Each jab was a needle, precise, piercing. I'd text him, "Why do this?" He'd reply, "Get a real life, bro." I'd stare at my phone, the blue light cold, feeling smaller each time. I tried to fix it. I invited him to coffee, hoping to talk. He showed up late, smirking, and said, "You're embarrassing yourself, Noah. Stick to your spreadsheets." The cafe's espresso machine hissed, my coffee sat untouched, cooling like my hope. I'd given him my savings, $10,000 I'd scraped together over years, money for my future. I'd spent 9 months coaching him, missing deadlines at work, my boss's warnings piling up. For what? So he could stand there, in front of our family, and call me nothing? My jaw clenched, the backyard's green grass blurred. I felt like I was drowning, but nobody saw. I went home that night, the Seattle skyline dimmed through the fog. My apartment was silent, just the hum of my fridge and the weight of betrayal. I sat on my couch, replaying Logan's words, my hands shaking. I'd lost my brother, my only family. But then, my phone pinged. An email from work, flagged urgent. I opened it, and my heart stopped. It was about Logan. What I read broke me, and lit a fire I didn't know I had. "You won't believe what he did next. Keep watching." It was 11 p.m., 2 weeks after the reunion. I was alone in my Seattle apartment, the city's wind howling outside like it felt my hurt. My laptop's cold light burned my eyes as I checked work emails, trying to drown out Logan's voice in my head. Then I saw it, an email from HR, subject, candidate, Logan Bennett. My stomach dropped. Logan had applied for a senior role at my tech company, the same one I'd poured my life into. I clicked, hands shaking, and read his cover letter. My heart shattered. "My brother, Noah, is just a low-level coder," he wrote. "I'm the talent you need, a proven leader." A knife twisted in my chest. I wasn't just his brother, I was his lifeline, the one who'd given him $10,000, 9 months, everything. Now he was lying to steal my promotion, the one I'd worked 3 years for, logging 60-hour weeks. Thunder rumbled outside, my breaths came shallow, ragged. I pictured his smirk at the barbecue, his no was nothing. This wasn't just a jab, it could ruin me. If HR believed him, my reputation, my raise, my future were gone. Worse, our last tie as brothers was ash. I leaned back, the room spinning. My throat tightened, a sob caught, but I choked it down. The laptop screen flickered, each word of his email a fresh cut. Why, Logan? I whispered to the empty room. I saw us as kids, sharing comic books, promising to stick together after Mom died. Now he was stabbing me in the back, and for what? His ego? My fingers hovered over the keyboard. I could have replied, raged, exposed him. But I didn't. Not yet. A cold resolve settled in, sharp as the rain hitting my window. He thought I was nothing. He'd learn the truth. I sat there, the clock ticking past midnight, Seattle's skyline a blur through the storm. My heart ached, but something else stirred, anger, deep and quiet. Logan's lie wasn't just personal, it was a declaration of war. I wasn't just a coder. I was more. And he was about to find out how much more. What I did next changed everything. Stay with me, this gets intense. That email from Logan lit a fire, but I didn't lash out. I sat in my dark apartment, the Seattle skyline shrouded in fog, my heartbeat steady for the first time in weeks. Logan thought I was a nobody coder. He didn't know I was the operations manager, overseeing his dream jobs department. His lie to HR wasn't just a betrayal, it was a mistake. I'd make sure he faced the truth, not with anger, but with precision. He broke me. Now I'd break his lies. The next morning, I walked into our sleek office, the glass-walled conference room glinting under gray clouds. My pen tapped steadily as I logged into our HR software. With icy focus, I scheduled Logan's interview, setting myself as the hiring lead. My fingers moved fast, pulling his resume, full of exaggerated wins. Each click felt like loading a bullet. The city's haze pressed against the windows, my coffee sat cold, untouched. I wasn't vengeful. I was surgical. He wants to play, I muttered. Let's play. I cross-checked his application, noting every lie. He claimed $200K campaigns that never existed. I'd seen his startup's books when I bailed him out. My desk lamp cast a stark glow, shadows sharp on my hands. I pictured his smirk, his no was nothing. My chest ached, but I pushed it down. This wasn't about ego. It was about justice. I emailed HR, calm and professional, I'll handle Logan Bennett's interview personally. They didn't question it. Why would they? I'd earned my place here, unlike him. I leaned back, the leather chair creaking. Rain streaked the windows, a low hum in the quiet office. I didn't want to destroy Logan, I wanted him to see me, really see me. He'd mocked my grind, my $10,000 sacrifice, my sleepless nights. Now he'd walk into my world, expecting a throne, and find me holding the keys. My phone buzzed, his name on the screen. I ignored it. Let him think he's winning. The trap was set, and I was ready. What happened next was a reckoning. Keep watching, it's about to get real. The interview day came, and Logan had no idea what was waiting. My phone buzzed relentlessly as I sat in my office, Seattle's rain drumming the windows. His texts flooded in, each one dripping with arrogance. This job's mine, bro, he wrote. You're irrelevant here. My jaw tightened, the screen's glow stung my eyes. Another message, tell your boss I'm untouchable. I'm a star. His words hit like punches, but I stayed cold, steady. I typed back, prove it. Nothing more. Let him dig his grave. The office hummed, air thick with his cologne as he arrived. My desk vibrated, more texts. Where's the hiring guy? I'm ready to close this. Entitlement oozed from every word. I pictured his smirk, the same one from the barbecue, mocking my $10,000 sacrifice, my 9 months of loyalty. My fist clenched, but I exhaled, calm. Revenge wasn't loud. It was patient. I stood, straightened my tie, and walked to the conference room. His footsteps echoed closer, oblivious. Logan's voice carried through the glass door, bragging to an intern, "I'm here to run this place." My heart pounded, not with fear, but resolve. The room's fluorescent lights buzzed, his scent, sharp, overdone, hit me as I opened the door. Our eyes met. He grinned, still clueless, expecting some stranger to bow to him. I shook his hand, my grip cool, firm. "Logan," I said, voice low. "Take a seat." His brow twitched, confused, but he sat, adjusting his flashy watch. My phone buzzed again, another text. "You watching me win?" I silenced it. He thought he was untouchable. He was wrong. HR joined us, their laptops open, the Zoom feed blinking with our team watching remotely. The air felt electric, heavy, like the storm outside. Logan leaned back, smug, ready to charm. I sat across, my face a mask, heart racing but hands steady. He'd lied about me, trashed my name, my grind. Now he was in my arena, and the truth was closing in. The next moment would change everything. "You're not ready for what happened. Stick with me, it's about to explode." The conference room felt like a pressure cooker, Seattle's stormy skyline looming through the glass. Logan sat across from me, his flashy watch glinting, his grin cocky as ever. He thought he was here to charm some clueless exec. The Zoom feed flickered, our team's faces watching remotely. HR's lead, Sarah, cleared her throat. "Logan Bennett," she said, "meet Noah Bennett, our operations manager, and your interviewer." Logan's eyes widened, his face crumpling like wet paper. The air went still, electric. His sweat-soaked shirt clung to him, his hands trembled, knocking his pen to the floor. I leaned forward, my gaze unflinching, heart pounding but voice steady. "Explain your email," I said. "Just that. No more." His mouth opened, but nothing came out. The team's whispers crackled through Zoom, a low hum of shock. Logan's flush deepened, his confidence shattered. He'd called me a nobody coder, lied to steal my promotion, mocked my $10,000 sacrifice. Now, in front of everyone, the truth hit like a tidal wave. I wasn't just his brother. I was his boss. The room's fluorescent buzz mixed with the storm's distant rumble. Logan stammered, "Noah, I didn't know." His voice cracked, weak, exposed. I stayed silent, letting his words drown in the team's murmurs. Sarah raised an eyebrow, her laptop open to his email, the one trashing me. "Care to clarify?" she asked. Logan's eyes darted, trapped. The Zoom chat lit up, colleagues typing. He lied? Noah's the manager? Schadenfreude hung thick, his humiliation was public, undeniable. My chest ached, not with joy, but with the weight of our broken bond. Yet seeing him squirm felt right. I stood, my shadow falling over him. "We value honesty here," I said, calm, final. The skyline's gray churned behind me, mirroring the storm in his eyes. Logan's hands shook, he couldn't meet my gaze. The team's silence was deafening, their respect now mine. He'd underestimated me, laughed at my grind. Now the power had shifted, and he felt it, hard. What happened next sealed it all. "Don't look away, this is where it gets unforgettable." Logan bolted from the interview, his footsteps echoing down the hall. My phone buzzed with his texts, frantic apologies. "Noah, I'm sorry, let's talk." I didn't reply. The Seattle rain fell soft outside my office, Puget Sound's waves a distant murmur. Logan's lies unraveled fast. A colleague leaked his email to his clients. By week's end, 3 dropped him, his $200K empire crumbling. His TikToks went silent. I felt no joy, just a hollow ache. He was my brother, my only family, and his betrayal still stung. Sitting at my desk, dawn's soft light filtering through the blinds, I sipped warm coffee, its heat grounding me. I'd lost him, but I'd found something else, strength. Pain carved me raw, but it taught me to stand taller. Hard work isn't loud, it's steady, relentless. That's American grit, the kind that outlasts arrogance. Logan thought he could break me. He didn't know I'd rebuild stronger. I thought of Mom, her voice saying, "Keep going, Noah." I had. My promotion was safe, my team's respect earned. The office hummed quietly, a new day beginning. I wasn't whole, but I was enough. Betrayal hurts, but it's not the end. You rise, you grind, you win, quietly. That's my story. It's not over yet. I walk by Puget Sound now, the briny sea air sharp, gulls crying overhead. The sunrise paints the water in warm gold, and my heart feels steady, lighter than ever. Logan's betrayal cut deep, but it showed me something. Truth rebuilds stronger than ego ever could. I'm not defined by his lies, but by my grind, my grit. You can be too. Betrayal hurts, but it's fuel, use it to rise. Ever been underestimated or stabbed in the back by family? Drop your story in the comments, let's share the real stuff. If this hit home, subscribe for more raw stories like mine. Hit that bell, don't miss the next one. Keep pushing, keep building. You're tougher than they think. Let's show the world what we're made of.